All right. So I think we started. Hi guys. So yeah, it's a new month, which means that it's time for a new live stream in which we look at the archaeological discoveries of the past month, February, since it's now March. So hi. I hope everyone can hear me perfectly. I hope. I mean, I did really try and get my audio right this time. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I got some beautiful, lovely apple banded cider with me today. This is very delicious. It's very Dutch. It's kind of the only cider we have in the Netherlands. And I also got my crystal clear peach sparkled water, which is nice because I do like me a good sparkled water. So yeah, I can see that there were some donations. Gary Worokiewicz, thank you. I'm very bad with names if I don't practice pronunciations. Sorry if I butchered your name, Gary. But thank you for the super chat. Or super sticker, I think. And yeah, this is it. It's another live stream. Somehow I was very nervous today for a live stream. I'm rarely nervous anymore doing anything for the channel, so it felt weird. Like 2 hours ago, suddenly I was like, oh no, I have to do a live stream. So yeah, yay. But okay, let's go into what we're supposed to be doing today. Archaeological discoveries from the past month. Those books behind me look more perfect arranged than my whole life. Thanks! That's a big compliment because my life is not arranged at all. So thanks. But yeah, let's get into the very first archaeological discovery of the past month. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Like, go back into the past month. So I just thought it would be good to start at discoveries from the start of the month and work our way back to where we currently are, which is early March. Last time I did one discovery from February, even though the live stream was about the archaeological discoveries from January. So this month, it's the same thing's going to happen. I've got 2 archaeological discoveries that were made in March, but yeah, it was before the live stream started. I don't really care much if it's exactly like February, as long as it's in the past month. That's just what I want to do this entire year. I want to do a live stream every month, at least one, and show you the discoveries of the past month that I didn't cover on the channel. So yeah, well, let me take a sippy sip and then we get started. Okay, a hollowed out bone containing drugs found at Roman period settlement. Archaeologists have uncovered a hollowed bone containing black henbane seeds. Henbane seeds. Black henbane seeds. What kind of plant? What does this plant look like? I just, sorry. Like, I'm already, I think I've got ADD or ADHD. I have to. Can't be. Because I'm the kind of person that's like, what does that look like? This is why making my videos takes so long. Okay, that plant kinda, yeah, poisonous. I was just about to say, like, that plant looks devious. Like, if something is on this planet wants to kill me, it's probably gonna be something like this plant. So, yeah, that's fun. Looks good, I think. Alright, so, back to what we're supposed to do, and not sidetrack Kaylee. Like, this is just, I get sidetracked constantly. It's not good for making videos, not at all. All right, archaeologists have uncovered a hollowed bone containing black henbane seeds, providing the first conclusive evidence for intentional use of the plant as a medicine or narcotic drug, or narcotic, during the Roman period. I just added drug there, because in my mind, whenever I say narcotic, it has to be like a drug. Why am I like this? Henbane, also known as stinking nightshade, so apparently it stinks, is a highly poisonous plant known to be used as an ingredient to make anesthetic potions and for its psychoactive properties in inducing visual hallucinations. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do visual hallucinations, guys. Like, no. Reality is already weirded out enough. Like everything in reality is already like kook. Visual hallucinations on top of that? Like, shall we not? Well, thank you, Barry, for the rum donation. It's going to be put to good use. Probably going to be put to cider, but you'll forgive me for that, I think. All right. The use of henbane during antiquity was documented by the historian Pliny the Elder, who said it was of the nature of wine and therefore offensive to the understanding, and by the Greek physician and botanist Pedanius Dioscorides, who recommended it as a sedative and analgesic. Let's not make fun of me right now. The discovery was made during excavations of the Roman period settlement of Houten Castellum in the Netherlands. I didn't even look at that. But this discovery was from my country, the Netherlands. Apparently, I had no idea. The team found a hollowed out bone containing hundreds of black henbane seeds, which were sealed in the container with a black birch bark tar plug. Nice. I mean, at least they knew how to store it properly. So yeah, in the Netherlands, hear my god, Netherlands and hallucinogenics and other types of drugs. Why is this too many? This is just too obvious. Of course they found this in the Netherlands. Where else would they have found this? I should have known up front. I'm sorry. Since the plant can grow naturally in and around settlements, its seeds can end up in archaeological sites naturally without intervention by humans, says lead author of the research Dr. Maaike Groot from the Vrije Universiteit in Berlin. This is why it is usually classed among wild plants and weeds in archaeobotanical studies. As part of a wider study, the results of which are published in the journal Antiquity, the team compared examples of black henbane seeds found at other sites to see if there was any correlation. However, it soon became apparent that the discovery at Houten Castellum is the first example of black henbane in a container from the Roman period. Our study contributes to the discussion of how to distinguish between a weed naturally ending up in an archaeobotanical assemblage and a plant intentionally used by people, says Dr. Groot. We argue that future finds of black henbanes should be studied by taking into account the context of the find and its relation to other medicinal plants. So, Houten is in the Houten Castellum. So, Houten is located... Let's zoom out a little bit. So, here you got the Netherlands. Oh, that was a bit too much. Okay, wow. So here we have the Netherlands. You all know what the Netherlands look like, I think. I'm somewhere up here in North Holland. I'm not going to point out exactly to where I am because, hello, I'm not that blonde. And this is the region of Houten. So the municipality borders of Houten, which is just below Utrecht. So, yeah. That's where the discovery was made. Really cool. So that was the first. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Melanie, for the super sticker. Really very nice of you. That was the first. Of course, drugs. In the Netherlands. From the Roman period. I mean, we've been using drugs in the Netherlands for hundreds? Thousands of years? Yeah. My people are fun. Yeah. All right. So, next up, we have a prehistoric time capsule found on Exmore. Really cool. So, let's go. Let's dive into it. A prehistoric time capsule containing preserved woodland and insect remains has been found in peatland on the Holnicott estate in Exmore, England. The discovery was made in an area known as Alderman's Barrow Allotment, which was undergoing restoration as part of a project to improve the health of degrading peatlands across Exmore and the southwest. The project found a time capsule of woodland and insect remains from the Neolithic and Bronze Age, providing a unique insight into how the peat formed and what kinds of species of plants and insects lived in the environment during ancient times. I think that's really cool because insects and plants actually tell us a lot about not just the environment itself, but also the climate and climatic conditions. Because, you know, if you have a lot of insects, that means that the climate is really perfect for those insects to like flourish. Currently, we don't see as much insects anymore in a lot of places. So when I was young, when we were driving with the car, there would be like hundreds, if not thousands of flies that we constantly would see. And we had to clean our cars like every 2 or 3 weeks because of the bugs. Like there were so many bugs on the car that it wouldn't be good for the paint of the car. So, you know, there were a lot. And now, since the climate is a lot warmer and less suitable for a lot of insects, a lot of those insects aren't flourishing, so there aren't that many of them anymore. And I barely get a bug on my car. Like I washed my car like 6 months ago. The only thing that's gotten on my car was like bird poop. If the birds could just poop on anything else but my car, I would be very, very happy. But apparently birds just love pooping on my car. Like they pooped on the inside door handle where I have to put my hand there to open my door, and they pooped in that. Why? Like, why, bird? Why? You could have pooped everywhere on the car, anywhere besides that one point of like the driver's side door, like the driver's door handle to open the car. Bird poop inside. I had no idea. So yeah, this morning I was like, let me grab my car, and I just drive around, and I was like, I went back inside and washed my hand and like had to clean the inside of the door handle. It was nasty. I really didn't like that. I was really annoyed with that, but it's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm really mad at the bird, and it's a good thing that I don't know which one of them birds it was, but yeah, it's fine. I'll throw on some like bird feeders on the other side of the house, like in the backyard, not the front of the house where my car is. Stupid bird! Okay, just continue. An examination of samples taken from the peat has revealed over 100 fragments of Hydrana riparia beetles. What do they look like? Let's see. People, come on. Enjoy with me how annoying I am with this. That's a beetle. I mean, it said it was a beetle, but like, okay. I don't like bugs that much, but no, not the worst bug. Not the worst. Could have been worse. In addition to specimens of dung beetles, rove beetles, moss mites, and water scavenger beetles. Okay, now that we're doing this, let's look at dung beetles. I think I know what them guys look like. Dung beetles. Yep, exactly what I thought. I mean, when I think of a beetle, this is the beetle I think of. Like, the Beatles. Of course this was a discovery in England. Oh, look, it's shiny. Shiny and black. All right, then we have rove beetles. What do rove beetles look like? I'm so annoying. Oh, no. Nope. I'm a nope out of here. I did not like the look of that. Oh, I have to see it again. Go away. Okay, moss mites. I really don't like any type of mites. I'm allergic to like dust mites. Nah, I don't like any of them. And water scavenger beetles. Please look cool. I didn't like the other ones. See? No. normal beetle. I can handle this. Like, this is just a beetle. Okay, yay, those were beetles. Why am I like this? All right, continue. Water scavenger beetles is what we ended up with. Remains from a prehistoric woodland floor were also recovered, consisting of fragments of trunks, branches, and twigs dated to around 4,500 to 3,500 years ago. These fragments revealed the presence of multiple tree species, including alder and willow, with evidence of birch growing nearby, indicated by seeds, which is cool, I think. A broader investigation of the peatland location has unveiled a portion of a Neolithic willow tree, along with instances of birch and oak. Traces of various plant species in the surrounding vicinity, such as sedges and rushes, have also been identified. Dr. Ed Treasure, that name, he's called Ed Treasure. Like, did he buy that name, or like, was he actually born with it? Because that's a really, really cool last name. And I'm jealous because my last name is During. And the English and Americans all think that it's pronounced as During, but it's not because it's a German name. But Treasure, your last name being Treasure. Wow. Like, I salute you, sir. Dr. Ed Treasure, senior environmental archaeologist at Wessex Archaeology, specializing in plant remains and wood, explained, "These discoveries provide a unique and tangible way of connecting with Exmore's past, and they illustrate the changing nature of landscapes and reveal how this impressive landscape came to be. We can use this information to develop a baseline for peatland restoration studies, which can extend back centuries, if not millennia. This long-term view enables us to look beyond many of the significant changes in land use practices in peatlands, which occurred during the last few centuries," added Dr. Treasure. I mean, that name is really cool. His name is Dr. Treasure. Wow. I'm so jealous. I want to be called Dr. Treasure. Oh, yay. Yeah, I am scarabed of beetles. I'm scared. Like a scarab. No, this is fun. Tree info, good bonus. Beetle info. We spoke about the beetles in an English UK discovery. Of course we did. And we found drugs in the Netherlands. All of this at this point is like too on the nose. If I'm gonna be honest, like everything is too on the nose so far. Like we found drugs in the Netherlands dating back from Roman times. Of course we found it in the Netherlands. And now we spoke about beetles from the UK. Okay, continue. Ancient megalithic plaza found in the Andes. And I think this is a really cool discovery. I love the region of the Andes. I love South America. I love the discoveries that we've made there so far. I love the fact that we're gonna find more discoveries from South America in the next couple of years because, archaeological excavations have been more like words, brain, like, why did my brain suddenly out of the blue reverted back to Dutch completely? Like it was done. No, but there have been more archaeological excavations in South America, I think, in the past few years because we've done more LiDAR scans and all things like that. And so there's more need for excavations on the ground so that we can discover things that we kind of spotted with the LiDAR equipment. So yeah, that's really... All right, let's go. Archaeologists from the University of Wyoming have uncovered a megalithic plaza in the Cajamarca Basin of northern Peru. According to the researchers, the plaza dates from around 4,750 years ago and is one of the earliest examples of a circular plaza construction in the Andean South America. The discovery was made at the Kalakpuma archaeological site, consisting of 2 concentric walls of large, vertically placed megalithic stones held upright without the use of mortar. The form and size of the construction, alongside the absence of domestic items to indicate habitation, suggests that the monument was likely ceremonial in purpose. And I already hear a lot of people going off like, oh, archaeologists always say that everything is ceremonial. Well, yeah, kinda. Okay, think of it like this. When we as people in modern times come together in a group setting, whether that's like a party, whether that is going out to eat in a restaurant, all of those things could be seen as a ceremonial activity. Simple as that, like eating together, sharing food together, enjoying each other's company, celebrating someone's birthday, all things like that could be seen as ceremonial. It's not that weird. We don't know exactly why people would come together in ancient times, but if they did come together, there must have been a reason, so yeah, therefore it could be seen as ceremonial or ritualistic. Like I said, just, celebrating someone's birthday is kind of a ritualistic thing. Not super weird. So it's not in the sense of everything is a temple or everything is a burial place or they did sacrifices, whether that's human sacrifices or plant or animal-based sacrifices, doesn't matter. But it's the coming together of people that can be seen as ceremonial or ritualistic behavior. So it's not that crazy for archaeologists to say it like this. It's very important for us to have a more open understanding of people in ancient times. So yeah, just wanted to preface that before I get like tens of comments with like, oh, everything is ceremonial, ritualistic, blah, 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 and religious. No, it's not. Not necessarily, but you've had the explanation just now. A study of the site titled A Monumental Stone Plaza at 4,700 BP. I always forget what BP is. I should know. Before present. Wow, like my brain's really not braining today. In the Cajamarca Valley of Peru. So we can click on that. Here we have a monumental stone plaza at 4,750 before present in the Cajamarca Valley of Peru. In Science Advances. As you can see, I'm not the biggest fan of science.org, and there's one major reason for that, and that is this particular font that they use a lot. My brain very much dislikes that font. That font is just, ugh. It makes it really, 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 really hard for me to read anything that page wants to say. Of course, like most of the stuff is just in normal font, but everywhere I look, I see this disaster of a font, and hopefully one day they will change that so I can use their page a lot more, because I've often come across science.org for my personal research for videos, and every time I have to use their website, I just get a migraine. So yeah, science.org, please change your font. I should probably start a petition for that. I don't want to have a migraine every time I use your website. But yeah, click it away, away. Click it away, click it away, click it away now. So yeah, let's go, continue. Yeah, I prefer BCE dates as well. Like BCE is a lot more easy. It's before Common Era. We're currently in the Common Era. We've been in the Common Era for 2,024 years. Very good. Okay, so it was published in the peer-reviewed journal Science Advances, and states that this method of ancient Andean construction is completely new to archaeologists. Carbon dating has indicated that the site dates from around 4,750 years ago during the late pre-ceramic period. This structure was built approximately 100 years before the Great Pyramids of Egypt and around the same time as Stonehenge, as said Associate Professor Jason Tooley from the University of, what was it, Wisconsin? Wyoming. I mean, it's a W and it's from the States, either one. But yeah, Wyoming. Well, make sure to remember it. The site continued to be used as a ritual space, at least periodically, through the initial period and the early Horizon, evidenced by ceramic deposits. So these two, I'm not too familiar with them. So this is what we do, people. I told you, like, this is how my brain brains. Right. Initial period was 1800 BCE until 900 BCE, and early horizon was 900 BCE until 200 BCE. Makes it much more easier for everyone to understand which time period we're talking about. I mean, isn't that just nice that we all understand the time period? Because not everyone is going to be familiar with the initial period and the early horizon, because that's like only for that continent. And if you're not that well versed about that particular continent, you have just no idea, and it just sounds like abracadabra to you. Because that is what it sounded like to me. These dates indicate that the circular plaza at Kalakpuma stands as the earliest documented instance of monumental and megalithic architecture in the Cajamarca Valley, and amongst the earliest in ancient Peru. It was probably a gathering place and ceremonial location for some of the earliest people living in this part of the Cajamarca Valley, too, he adds. These people were living a primarily hunting and gathering lifestyle and probably had only recently begun growing crops and domesticating animals. So as I said, the whole ceremonial thing is usually just because it's a gathering place. And we can see that as ceremonial behavior. So yeah. Therefore, we've called it a ceremonial location. Really cool. Good cider. Really nice. All right, so we're almost halfway already through the discoveries that I've got lined up. We're going too fast. I am going too fast. And I'm getting sidetracked even, and still I'm going too fast. So I'll take like 5, maybe 10-ish minutes to answer some questions in the chat or have like a conversation with you guys before we go into the other 4 discoveries that I've got lined up for you. So I'll scroll back a little bit to see if we have other the questions that I've missed so far. So let me scroll back into the chat. All right. All right, everyone's saying hello from the start. Hope there's some good prehistory. Audio's good. Awesome. My book's behind me. People saying where they're from. That's also really cool. Lots of people from the States, which I expected because most of my audience comes from the States. Yeah, drugs in the Netherlands come from a coffee shop, John Washburn. Cool. I said analgesic. I already forgot what it was pronounced like, but yeah, I apparently pretty much spot on for the first go. Really cool. Look at me, being awesome. Did a sapiens specific disease wipe out Neanderthals? No, for sure, no. Neanderthals didn't go extinct like this. Neanderthals slowly went extinct, and they kind of like were assimilated into our species. So the ones that were left got assimilated into us. And so yeah, they interbred with us. Fewer purebred Neanderthals remained. More hybrid species, or like hybrids between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens emerged. Those all interbred with Homo sapiens, and therefore we carry Neanderthal DNA within our genomes. Neanderthals disappeared, but they kind of still live within us. if you want to call it like that. But yeah. So, but no, they didn't. If it was going to be like a disease, they would have, their extinction would have been like rapid. And we would have known. Because then we would have probably found a lot more fossils from them. So yeah, no. What else do we have? Yeah, the beads. Oh yeah, no. Ooh, the beads. No, then some of them. One of them was no. Nope. I really don't like bugs a lot. I'm like super scared of spiders, and so far I haven't found a spider in my office yet. But if I do find one, I'll make sure that Kevin kills it, or like puts it outside for the people that don't like killing bugs. But yeah, I don't like bugs. What else do we have? Questions? Barry, questions! Ask questions! Come on, we can do this. I can't read. But like I can't. Just found this. How's my weather? How's the weather in the Netherlands? You seriously want to know, David? Okay, so the last time I actually for real saw the sun was probably September. Since September, I have seen the sun, like that yellowish glowing orb in the sky that gives off light. I think I've seen that maybe 10 times since September. And of those 10 times, like 8 times at least, it was less than a minute or two. This morning, that yellowish glowing orb was like shining and giving off light for a whole 10 minutes. A whole 10 minutes of sunshine. I haven't seen a whole 10 minutes of sunshine since September. We've been under this like blanket of gray skies and rain. Whether that's a lot of rain, a little bit of rain, too much rain, not enough rain, but like still a drizzle, at least nearly every day. We've had sunshine for 10 minutes today. I was gobsmacked. Like, what? What even is that? What even is life? We've had sunshine. I want it to be spring. I miss spring. I miss spring a lot. Can it just be spring already? Tech Fixer 2012 says, it bothers me that people don't think that Neanderthals were human. Yes, they were. We are just the last humans left, not the only humans. Yeah, I mean, Homo neanderthalensis. Homo is Latin for human. So yeah, they were a human species, for absolutely sure. So yeah. What else do we have? Anything unidentified is often labeled as ceremonial. My mom was an archaeologist and verified this as true. Chris Kimball, yes. Because we can't say for certain it was built for this exact purpose. But we know that, hey, this was built and then people started coming together at this particular place. So it must be at least ceremonial for them. For them to like come together, it's kind of ceremonial. All right, what else do we have? Isn't the valley called Cajamarca? I don't know. I don't know the pronunciations of everything. I'm so sorry. Like me, blonde? Yes, me, lots of blonde. Yeah. What else do we have? 23andMe says I have more Neanderthal in me than 75% of their customers. That's really cool. Bob Wren, that's cool. I like a good percentage of Neanderthal. Means that we're still close to where we came from. Remember, your foot is always bigger than a spider. You're safe. Yeah, you say that. You say that. But we have like these wolf spiders in the Netherlands, especially when you're like living close to a canal. These wolf spiders can get this big. And they will climb your walls. And as a little girl, whenever my dad was away for the evening, like playing table tennis and like going to trainings and all that stuff, and I would be at home alone, watching TV, I would sometimes, from like the corner of my eye, see one of them big ones just go walk on the wall behind the TV. And did this little lady ever come off the couch until Daddy came home? No. Mm-mm-mm. I sat on that couch with my legs like all the way up, like no, for like hours on end. Didn't need to pee, didn't need to do anything. Like, I wasn't thirsty, didn't need to pee, didn't need to use the bathroom. Nope. Just in pure shock, freeze mode. Not fight or flight. No, freeze. And then my dad would come home and he would like grab his shoe and he would just tap, and he would just fall dead to the ground. You don't need much to kill them. But I was just scared out of my mind. So no. Please, no. Go away. We don't need those spiders. No one needs those spiders. Ever. John never understood the fear of insects. That's cool. But I woke up one day with a spider in my bed. Like one of them big ones. In my bed. Ever since, I've been scared as hell of bugs and spiders and creepy crawlers. Because they are creepy crawlers. Oh, no! Okay. I wonder if the same thing happened when Neanderthals first emerged and they assimilated members of the previous dominant hominid species, Stephen Charlton says. It's very possible. The last common ancestor that we currently know is Homo heidelbergensis, and they gave life to like the Denisovans, the Neanderthals, and us. They are our last shared common ancestor. It's very possible that when Neanderthals and Denisovans emerged, they assimilated the last Homo heidelbergensis individuals into their lineages, in their genomes. It's very possible. I'm not sure if we have Homo heidelbergensis DNA, because I'm not sure if DNA can go back that far. How far back can we find DNA? Yeah, no. So as you can see, it's like the 200,000 years is like kind of that maximum mark. The youngest fossils of Homo heidelbergensis that we have found at this point in time date back to approximately 200,000 years. So I don't think we can find a Homo heidelbergensis DNA to see if we carry Homo heidelbergensis DNA within our genomes. But yeah, that was a lot of speak and words and stuff coming out of my mouth. All right. Any more news from Lee Berger? So far, no. I've not seen any more news about Homo naledi or Lee Berger so far. So for now, that's, no. We'll see. We'll see what the future brings us. Given your attitude towards bugs, what's your opinion of the Carboniferous bugs? Scary. Carboniferous bugs. Scary. Please explain out of Africa. Kurt, I'm working on a video doing exactly that. Because out of Africa was not just one migration, but there were multiple out of Africa migrations, and I'm going to cover them all in a video, at least the ones that we know of so far. So yeah, working on that soon. Where am I at? Nugget Head. Did you really think I would answer that? I can only say the country, and that's the Netherlands, and the province is North Holland. Do with that what you will. So yeah, let's see. What else do we have? Kaylee, I haven't been to Holland since '89. How have the museums been modernized? Well, John, there are great audio tours in English and Dutch and German, and I think a couple of other languages. Most of them will give out like either like just back in the day, like one of those recorders with like earplugs, and some of them actually have like QR codes that you can scan, and then the museum gives you like a tour. As you go along, you get like the information either through headphones or you can read it. Most museums in the Netherlands have everything in dual languages, in English and in Dutch. We know that not many people speak Dutch, and especially tourists don't speak Dutch. So we always try to make sure that people will be able to understand what they're looking at. I went to Kamp Westerbork. It's one of the camps that we had in the Netherlands during the Second World War. It was a work camp, not a camp like Auschwitz. It was also much smaller, but it was a work camp. And every plaque with information had an English translation. So really cool, really awesome. Yeah. And beside other modernizations, I'm not really sure because I wasn't born yet in 89. I was born in 91. So I'm not sure in other ways that they modernized or not. So yeah. Sorry. Okay, well, what else do we have? I thought Common Era was used for CE in order to be more secular. Yeah, Common Era is like the before Common Era or Common Era, and it's not Christian Era. Some people think it's Christian Era, but it could stand for that in like the religion of Christianity and people who believe in that, but no, it's CE is like Common Era. Because in like the Bible and all that stuff, it's always AD. Like in the religious sense, they use AD. All right, what else do we have? Like there's a cat hair that touched my nose, and that's annoying. So that's why I have an itchy nose, and that's gonna probably last the rest of the night, which is fun. Do we have some other fun questions? Do not move to Australia. Yeah, no, not for me. It's not for me. Also, for the people that were confused about like the last 2 uploads on my YouTube channel, the shorts that I created, like meme shorts with like Mike O'Hearn, I like myself some good bad humor. Like bad humor sometimes is my favorite. So sorry if you didn't like it. I loved it. I had so much fun creating that. And sometimes I just want to create something that's just fun and not necessarily highly researched or like put in a lot of work, because sometimes my brain just doesn't want to brain. Sometimes I just simply want to make something quick and fun and just upload it for shits and giggles. I like shits and giggles. How would old humans react to us, David? I think they would be scared of us. If they see the level of destruction that we are able to put out on the planet, I think, yeah, they would be probably really scared of us. And then we have our weapons and our tanks and like our rockets and nuclear stuff and like, what? No, I think they would be very, 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 very scared of us. Do we know of any into Africa migrations? Was there some back and forth? I do believe that there was some back and forth. I do think that there is some evidence for that. I just started on the African out of Africa migration video. I've mostly focused on the evolutionary timeline, 85 million years of evolution from the first primates that led to us video that's premiering tomorrow, which is like at least 20 minutes long, so it's going to be a long one. Yay! I don't like editing long videos, but it's part of life. But yeah, no, I was mostly focused on that video. Now that it's nearly finished, I can almost get to work on the Africa migrations, in and out of Africa migrations. So yeah, that's going to be fun. What about giants? Do you think there were giants, and why would the archaeological hide the fact there was? Don Pollock, first of all, my brain really has trouble reading that because that's not correct English, and I like reading correct English, but that's fine. No, giants did not exist, not in the sense that you think they did. Tall people and people struggling or like dealing with gigantism have existed and do exist. It's very rare, it's a condition, it's not great for the people who suffer from it. They keep growing and it's not fun for them and their bodies hurt a lot. And no, they're not necessarily stronger. Actually, they're weaker on average because, you know, they're also a lot more vulnerable. Human body isn't created or like isn't designed by evolution, but isn't designed to grow beyond a certain point. And people with gigantism do grow beyond that point. What was his name? Like Warlow. Let me see. I should probably find this pretty quickly. Stonehenge, aliens, giants. Long ago, I created this video. Where I talked about like Stonehenge and the possibility that it was created by giants, and I think I spoke about like the most famous person with gigantism that lived quite a long time ago. I think near the end of the video, I think I said his name. I'm like currently reading back a script from like nearly 4 years ago. So also my script writing has changed a lot in the past years. And I did indeed not use that. Damn it. That's annoying. All right. So, but there was this one man who suffered with gigantism. Robert Wadlow. Yes, thank you, people. Good job. Like, I knew it was something with a W, but like, my brain was just not braining. Well, it happens. But yeah, he suffered a lot. Like, his life really wasn't fun. He was super tall. He was in pain most of the time. So no, he was not able to lift heavier than you or I because he actually needed a cane to walk as he got older. Because his legs kept growing and he kept having like these growing pains and other issues. Is this him with a cane? Yeah, you can see the cane right here. Like here. He had to walk with a cane. He's not, giants like that did not exist for sure because, I mean, no, the human body isn't designed by evolution to grow beyond a certain point. So no. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, I think we can do like 1 or 2 questions that I come across. Yeah, whenever I read and look at things, I make sounds with my mouth. Don't know why. Never understood why I'm like this. Stephen Charlton says, but if Neanderthals did assimilate Homo heidelbergensis, would that DNA not survive and be present as one of the Neanderthal DNA markers that has been passed on to us, if that makes sense? Now, for me, as like a non-academic, that does make sense, and I think, yeah, kinda. Probably, yes. Just like we have Neanderthal DNA markers within our genomes. It's just that I don't necessarily think that we can like point at the heidelbergensis markers in the Neanderthal genomes, if that makes sense. Does it? Does that make sense? I'm blonde and my brain's not necessarily braining, but I think that kind of makes sense. How coincidental is it that the Common Era started on that guy's birthday, eh? Juan de Fuca. You really think that Jesus of Nazareth, Jesus Christ, like the biblical Jesus, was actually born? on December 25th in the year 0. When was Jesus born? Oh, sorry. He was born 6 to 4 years earlier. So no, the year 0 was not the year he was born at. So all the calendars and all that fun stuff saying like that's the point of the year 0. No, it's not. That's not even the case. Like even that they were not able to like actually fix. So it doesn't make any sense. So that's why before Common Era and Common Era are the best ways to go, because that's just the year 0, and that's just gonna be the best that we have, because Jesus was not born in the year 0. All right. Have you seen a spike in viewership with the release of the remastered Tomb Raider games? They interested me in actually archaeology when they first came out, the plain Jane way. I've actually not. But then again, YouTube in the past year really hasn't pushed my videos and lots of people's videos that I know that create videos on YouTube. So yeah, it's like YouTube doesn't like us anymore sometimes. That's not fun, but it's fine. I found my keys that I lost 3 years ago. Does that count as an archaeological discovery? Byron S. Yeah, I'd say yeah. Yeah. But if it's a body that's buried 3 years ago, you cannot call digging it up an archaeological excavation. Sorry. Back to the serious stuff. What if giants weren't human? No, let's not do this. Let's not go into the giant route. None of the Homo species were giants. None of the Homo species, the human species, Homo, were able to grow beyond a certain height and weight. Simple as that. And human species have been roaming the earth for more than 2 million years. So, no. Giants did not exist, and done. There was a giant species of ape, Gigantopithecus or Gigantopithecus, whatever you want to pronounce it, and I created 2 videos on that species. They're on the channel if you want to learn more. All right. Sippy sip, and let's get back to archaeological discoveries. We have 4 of them remaining. My pinky just went up, like I was very posh there. Was not necessarily the way to go, but fine. Continue. Archaeologists find 4,000-year-old cobra-shaped ceramic handle. Look at this picture. It's cool. That's a cobra. A cobra-shaped ceramic handle. How dope is that? Right? Oh, Abbott Hoffman, you're out. My suppositions are of a certain agenda. I am not religious. I've never been religious. I've always been upfront and honest about the fact that I am not religious. I keep religion, usually, outside of my channel. There's a really good reason for that. I respect and acknowledge the fact that people are religious and they find solace and comfort within their religion. That's for them. I respect that. You can believe whatever it is that you want to believe. But that doesn't mean that the rest of the world has to believe it as well. That does not mean that you can push your religion and your viewpoints onto me or any other person in the entire world. That's your religion. That's personal to you. My viewpoint is that I don't like any of the established religions that are in effect today. I do not like any of them. They all have positives and they all have negatives. I don't believe in a God. I am agnostic. I believe that there's something, but I will never say whatever that something is. For me, it's important to be a good person, to be good to others, to try and spread knowledge, to try and spread positivity, and to not harm one another. That's the most important thing to me. If I die, there might be a chance that there is life after death. And maybe if I've lived a good life, I can have a good life after death. Simple as that. But keep your religion away from that push narrative. Stop pushing what you believe onto others, because I don't push my agnosticism onto you. So why would you do that to me? That's disrespectful to me and my beliefs. I just want to make that really very clear, because I've been attacked on this channel for so many things, including religion and the way I look. Because, you know, I'm a blonde bimbo from the Netherlands, and I'm not. But you can at least have the respect towards me in the same way that I'm showing respect towards you. I don't make fun of religion. I don't see it as negative. I will just make sure that religion and science are two very different things. Religion and science don't need to be mixed. And with that said, because you keep continuing, I will, for now, go back here. Where are you? You call me triggered. Honey, no one will ever see you again on my channel. Bye. I didn't want to do that. Like, I rarely block people from my channel. But you continued and you kept pushing. Done. Like, done. I don't go there. I show respect towards everybody. And I would like to at least receive the same respect back in return. No. No, I'm not saying giants are religious. You're confused. I understand, Kimberly James. Just forget the last minute and a half happened. Just honestly, just let's forget it. Let's go back to the archaeologists find 4,000-year-old cobra-shaped ceramic handle. Okay? Sorry, but like really, for almost 4 years, because this channel is almost 4 years old, I've been attacked from the very, very start with people that are religious. And I don't think that people who attack other people are that religious. I think they believe that they are religious, but they really aren't, because they don't live by the rules of their religion, because otherwise they wouldn't bother me and they would show me respect. Simple as that. A real Christian will never push me to believe in Christianity. They will respect my choice. Done. So that's, yeah. Okay. So archaeologists find 4,000-year-old cobra, I can't speak, cobra-shaped ceramic handle. A team of archaeologists from National Tsinghua University in Taiwan have uncovered a 4,000-year-old cobra-shaped ceramic handle in the Guanyin district of Taoyuan City. I hope I pronounced all of that correctly. If not, then yeah, please come for me in the comments. Because this is something you can attack me on if my pronunciation was whack, honestly. But yeah, all right. The handle is likely a representation of the Taiwan cobra, the only species of cobra from the family Elapidae native to Taiwan. The species is among the most common venomous snakes found in China and Taiwan, leading to numerous incidents of snake bites in humans. The Taiwan cobra. I want to see if we can find a picture of that. Let's see. Taiwan. Ooh. Oh, you feisty. Ooh, honey. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty. It's actually really pretty, but like, yeah, with like the coloration on like the scales and stuff, like, ooh, I do not want to see you. I do not want to come across you. in the wild. Pretty scary, really scary. So yeah, that's cool. A Taiwan cobra. Awesome. Let's go. So snakes are often regarded as symbolic animals in religion, mythology, and literature, and are considered to be the bridge between heaven and man, said Huang Lin Chu, associate professor of the Institute of Anthropology at Tsinghua. Again, like symbolic animals in religion, mythology, and literature, heaven and man. I have nothing against religion. You believe whatever you want, and mythology and religious literature, they've been very important to people in the past. So it's just cool to learn more about what people used to believe in and what certain people still believe in. It's cool. Serpents' depictions stand out as prevalent mythological symbols across various ancient societies. Like in ancient Egypt, they also had that. According to numerous prominent anthropologists, the association with serpents resonates deeply within our unconscious due to our primate ancestry, forming a fundamental aspect of our evolutionary heritage. Like speaking? Words? What even is that? What? All right, let's see. The handle was found during excavations on the northwest coast of Taiwan, which, according to a press announcement by the National Tsinghua University, dates from around 4,000 years ago during Taiwan's Neolithic period. According to the researchers, the handle may have come from a vessel used by shamans for sacrificial rituals in tribal societies. Given their ability to shed their skin, ancient societies in the region associated these animals with the cycle of life and death and considered them to be symbols of creation and transition. Yeah, that's usually how they look at snakes. Life and death, a cycle of life. You also have like what's the snake eating itself? Snake eating itself. Ubuntu or Uroboros. Uroboros, that's it, like this. It's really cool. We all, like these depictions, it's like the cycle of life. It's a never-ending thing, just like life itself. But like also you don't want to start eating yourself. So like be good and do good and, you know, not mess up. Yeah, really cool. So this depiction of a cobra-shaped ceramic handle, that's really cool. 4,000 years old. Like what? Really cool. All right. We have a new discovery. In the meantime, is it a cobra or a giant sandworm? It's a dune worm. I haven't seen Dune yet. I might actually get my oldest sister a cinema ticket and just go, the two of us, like it's a Dune night. Maybe next week. Yeah, why not? Oh, showing the pinky. This pinky actually doesn't function completely. Like I can move it with the rest of my hand, but yeah. Shortly after my birth, something happened and it got stuck for like a couple weeks under a plank and it nearly died and it was like dark brown and I couldn't move it until I was like 5. Had years of physical therapy and now I can move it, but it's a weird pinky and it doesn't always do what I want it to do. Sometimes it lives its own life. So yeah, really cool. Not. But I'm used to it. It's my weird pinky. What else do we have? Thank you, Ivan, for the donation. That's really kind of you. I don't always see everything on screen because I'm like reading on a different screen, so I don't necessarily see it, but thank you so much. At least everyone else saw when it happened, so that's good. No, you don't need, you guys don't need to do a donation war so that everyone shows up on screen, but at least I'm really happy that you people feel free and want to support me and donate to me in whatever way possible. So thank you so much. Let's see. Isn't that how they roll down a hill? I'm not sure what that means, but it's fine. Saturday is paleo time. Yeah, my sister is going there. She has a talk there. It's really cool. So yeah. What do we have? People that watch Dune 2, don't give me spoilers. I mean, I used to watch the old Dune, so I watched the first Dune movie, like the new one, and it was really cool, and I liked it. Can somebody share the link to the paper about the snake handle? The snake one you wanted? Honey, I got you. There you enter. Go. There you go. The snake paper. My snack. I like snacks. Snack. Snack. Where are you going? Snack. Stop. No step on snack. I like snacks. I've actually I was about 8 when I had held my first snake, and the snake was like 1.5 meter long. And when I was 14, I held my second snake, and that snake was like 2 meters long. That was like really, really cool, and I felt awesome. And then when I was 17, I held my third snake, and that snake was like 3 meters long. The massive body in your neck, like it's so heavy, so cold. Like it's like putting a freezer, like as cold, like contents from a freezer onto your body. It's really, really, really cold, but really awesome as well. My webcam decided I'm just gonna live my own life, but yeah, it's fine. I fixed it, I think. A little bit up. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for me. So yeah, no, this webcam can sometimes, start tracking me if I'm not safe. David, thank you so much for the super chat. I should be able to heart this, right? That's how we do that. Wait. I didn't give hearts to the other people that did that. Can I fix that? Gifts. Yes, I think I can fix that. My computer is like, what are you doing, human? Wow. I can't heart the super stickers. I can only heart the super chats. So if you want a heart, do a super chat and not a super sticker. But besides that, that's not the point. Thank you so much for the donation. Sorry, I'm like all over tonight. So yay. I still have 3 discoveries to go. We're just a little over an hour into the live stream. What's a meter? Meter to feet converter? I always do the rapid table. Go away with your consent. Ugh. 1.5 meters is 49 feet? I mean, 0.5. 1.5. It's 4.9 feet. Sorry. 4 feet, 11 inches. Why is this? How does a European girl ever get to understand any of this abracadabra, algebra, numbers, whatever? What? And the longest one was over 3 meters, so that's over 9 feet. Yeah, that's really cool. I felt so awesome. Yeah. That's like one of the biggest snakes there are. Yeah, really cool. I felt awesome. Like, snakes can get really, really big. So, yeah. Don't bash the most logical measuring system to date. Zane, no. The metric system is the most logical measuring system to date because you start at 0 and everything is like 100 and 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 100. Just continue like that. It's so easy. But yeah, we looked at that. That was awesome. Next discovery. Like the cider is even going. Like more than halfway. Wow. Do I feel any of the effects of the cider? No. Not at all. How's my cat? My cats are both doing really good. They're really happy. And Boris, the British short hair, the grey one, he always runs around like he's on crack. And the other one, the 9-year-old lady, just sleeps a lot and is just a 9-year-old lady. She's a little bit older, but she's cute. Bumpy, football fields are the best measuring system. No. Bananas or Ariana Grandes are the best measuring system. We all know this. Like Bumpy, we've been through this. Come on. There's this joke going around online like Americans will measure with everything and anything as long as it's not the metric system. Love it. Like, how many bananas is that? All right. Study uses satellite imagery to identify over 1,000 Andean hill forts. This discovery was made on the second to last day of February, because this is a leap year, and this year we had 29 days in February, which was awesome. We had that extra day. Some people turned 8, other people turned 12 or 16 officially, which is cool. Not me. What else do we have? Yes, back to this. A new study published in the journal Antiquity uses satellite imagery to survey hill forts known as pucaras in the Andean highlands. Pucaras, meaning fortress in both Quechua and Aymara, were predominantly built on natural barriers such as hills and ridges during the late intermediate period, 1000 to 1450 CE. Not this. We don't do this, but CE. Previous studies suggest that the necessity for these fortified sites arose from social and environmental circumstances, precipitating a period of conflict during the LIP. Why is there like a bit of... Was that a bug or a speck of dust? It was just like floating in front of my face. Really wasn't nice. The LIP, again, late intermediate period. What remains unanswered is the full extent and intensity of Pucara's construction and distribution, which in part is limited by the difficult terrain and large spatial coverage. In addition, details on their size, defensibility, and density of residential and non-residential occupation are vague due to a bias towards studying the large, densely occupied Pucaras. The study authors used the results of 3 complementary systematic satellite survey projects, supplemented with targeted ground checking and previous field research to reveal new insights into the Pucaras phenomenon. Now it's time for a sippy sip, but this is where we are. All right, sippy sip sip. Because sometimes you get really thirsty when you speak a lot, and I speak a lot. Too much. I really do speak way too much. Let me refill my cup and then we will continue. Like, I'm the perfect person to do like a live stream where I'm like alone, because I have to fill the entire time. Like, I have to fill the screen and whatever you hear, I have to fill it all. Just me. But yeah, awesome. Let's see. Continue. The study area covered 151 or... No. The study area covered 151,103 square kilometers of the southern Andean highlands and identified 1,249 high-confidence pucaras in the satellite imagery. According to the researchers, pucaras coded as non-residential are surprisingly frequent. They are present throughout the study regions in only slightly smaller numbers than the residential pucaras. So we had 567 non-residential pucaras and 682 residential pucaras. Cool. The results also indicate that pucaras are densely concentrated. The results also indicate that pucaras are densely concentrated in places such as the Lake Titicaca Lake Titicaca Basin and the Colca Valley, but also in substantial concentrations in parts of the South Central Andes. In contradiction to the accepted narrative of defense, pucaras were also found in extremely high elevation zones and areas where defensible landforms are absent. The authors conclude that the survey demonstrates significant variation in the density of pucaras, raising important questions about the underlying social, political, economic, geographic, or environmental contexts that propelled pucara construction in some regions and deterred it in others. That's cool. What else do we have in the chat? Do we have something fun in the chat? Yeah, the cats, you don't really see the cats in my videos anymore. That's because I currently film in my office space and no longer filming downstairs in the living room where the cats are situated. The cats do not go upstairs in our house, mostly because of the fact that once we let them go upstairs, they will be very, 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 very annoying during the night when we try to sleep. They will either meow, howl at the door, wanting attention. They will scratch the door, wanting attention. They will chase each other through the house, going up and down, up and down, up and down the stairs, while meowing and hissing and scratching and like howling and whatever. It's too annoying, so we decided to keep the cats downstairs. They don't mind. They're very happy. They've got everything they want, like massive scratch posts and all that stuff. But therefore, they can't go into my office and they can't be in the videos anymore. I'm so sorry. But yeah. Also, my cats also like their private lives, I think. Kinda. So yeah, I measure in Danny DeVito's. I understand. Completely understand why. Yeah. At least I don't have to translate quipus. Yay! No. Thank God I don't. What else do we have? Saw someone say something about like my thumbnail. Don't know what that was. It was earlier and like I can't find the... I can't find it back. It's fine. I don't care anymore. I quickly make a thumbnail for like the live streams and they will all be like this with the background and you just see a picture and the month. I don't care much what the thumbnail for like a live stream looks like because it's more like the announcement that there's going to be a live stream and not necessarily like this thumbnail has to like be eye-catchy just like all my other thumbnails for like my videos. It takes a lot of time to make a good thumbnail, I know. I don't want to put in that amount of time for a live stream because it's a live stream. If you want to join me live, you will join me live. Doesn't matter what the thumbnail looks like. I will not necessarily gain new subscribers and people that join the channel for the very first time because that doesn't make any sense. You join a live stream of someone that you're already familiar with and not someone you've never seen before because why would you care about their live stream? Forest dweller, no. Dogs and cats are equally as awesome. Duh. Yeah. Thank you for saying that I look good, Kimberly. All right. What else do we have? Boom. Next up. Oh yeah, like I said, last two discoveries will be from March. Yeah. Also, if you don't want an itchy nose, because it's like really annoying here at the point of it, don't get cats or dogs. Just don't. Because one of the cat hairs brushed against my nose like hours ago and it's still itchy. It still feels like that hair is still there, and that hair is not there. Like really not there. So I'm annoyed. So yeah, Bumpy checks out random live streams sometimes. I mean, I believe that immediately. You do look like the kind of person that would just click on a random live stream and be like, I'm gonna watch this. Yeah, definitely. You are like that. Okay, continue. Next discovery. We've almost been going for like an hour and a half. And I would say that I would live stream for at least an hour and a half. So I never lied to you guys. I wouldn't lie because I kind of still want you guys to like actually believe me a couple years from now. I need to be a trustworthy person who sometimes drinks an alcoholic beverage on her channel. Oh, that's so good. It's so nice. I like ciders. All right, next up. I was in a stare there. I don't know why. Sometimes I get into like this stare. Major tomb discovery at El Caño Archaeological Park. Archaeologists have discovered a high-status tomb containing funerary offerings of ceramic and gold artifacts during excavations at the El Caño Archaeological Park. El Caño Archaeological Park is one of Panama's most important archaeological sites. Now I have to like go and... People, I am like this. Just accept it. I can't change it. Bam! Don't we have like anything cool? Ooh, are those old? Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, them stones. Ooh. That looks cool. Like I will never ever go to Panama, but that's fine. 2 Dutch girls disappeared there and have never been found, and probably most likely died. So it's not for me. I don't want to go to Panama. It's fine, but cool. Really cool discovery. Ooh. Why don't you... It's not a Facebook thing, so it should, in theory, like... Why is none of this, like, sharp? All blurry pictures. Like, I don't want to look at blurry What? Why are all your pictures blurry? Why? That makes me annoyed. Alright, well, we've already seen this one because, bam, it was already here. So, doesn't matter. Whatever. All the pictures were like super, super blurry. I want to look at artifact pictures. Is she really just Googling now? Forest dweller, are you really gonna be that rude? Of course I Google things because, hey, I don't know everything. How dare? But like, come on, like seriously. Come on. Of course I Google things. No, I've never heard of El Caño Archaeological Park. It's an archaeological site in a country on the opposite side of the world. Like what? Of course I don't know everything. I'm not allergic to all alcohols. I'm allergic to beer and wine because there's a type of yeast in those two that I am allergic to. But I can drink ciders, I can drink rum, I can drink whiskey, tequila. Me and tequila, we're good friends. But yeah, vodka I can drink. So yeah, stuff like that I can definitely drink. Like, itchy nose. Good cats, they said. It's gonna be fun, they said. No, it's not. All right. El Caño Archaeological Park is one of Panama's most important archaeological sites, located in the area of El Caño in the Cocle province of Panama. The park contains a necropolis of tombs and stone monoliths that date from between CE 700 to CE 1000. So like 700 to 1000 CE. Why? This just looks weird. The site was first discovered in 1925 when American explorer Hyatt Verrill uncovered 3 burials after stumbling across ancient monoliths protruding from the ground along the banks of the Rio Grande River. And that's really cool. Finally, we can see some stuff. You can see the teeth and the eye. That's really cool. I like that. The first formal investigation took place during the 1970s following research into accounts written by Spanish conquistadors. The Spanish described a civilization ruled by a number of elites who differentiated themselves from lower ranks by wearing golden chest plates, and a rich industry of artisans that crafted ornate objects made from gold. Really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, I can only drink the finer stuff. The finer stuff. But like, yeah, me and tequila, really cool. What? Forest dweller? Like what? First of all, I'm not a vlogger girl. Never been a vlogger girl. I'm a 32-year-old lady from Holland, and I make videos about like ancient history and stuff, but I'm not a vlogger girl. No one said I was stoned and drunk all the time. Yeah, Koutsis can say Dutch girls are always stoned, but like Koutsis is apparently very misinformed because most Dutch girls don't use drugs. It's usually the guys that do drugs. What? Huh? Yeah, no. Nearly none of the girls that I know, like maybe 4 or 5 of all the girls that I've known do or have done drugs, like smoking weed or whatever. So like, no. It's just that there's this like fun joke about the people in my country saying that all of us like are alcoholics and like drug users. It's just a joke. But yeah, let's continue. According to press announcement by the Ministry of Culture of Panama, archaeologists have discovered a tomb, designated tomb number 9, which contains the remains of a Cocle lord and numerous funerary offerings. Ooh, we can see a hand, I think, and a foot. Nice. Excavations have so far uncovered 5 pectorals, golden plates, 2 belts of spherical beads made from gold, 4 bracelets, 2 earrings in the shape of human figures, an earring depicting a double crocodile, 1 necklace of small circular beads, 5 earrings made from the teeth of a sperm whale, wow, a set of gold plates, 2 bells, bone flutes, bracelets, and hundreds of ceramic objects. Awesome! Holy hell! How would you ever find anything between all them pottery shards? Whoa! That's a lot. Like hundreds of ceramic objects, you said? Well, look at where the 3 of them are just standing inside. Like, they're just standing on the pottery. What? That's crazy. Okay, I'm stunned for a moment. Like, Dr. Julia Mayo, director of El Caño Foundation, told Heritage Daily the tomb was built around the year AD 750, like the year 750 CE, and contains the remains of a Cople lord, but also has other burials who died to accompany him in the afterlife. Oh, awesome. Dr. Mayo explained that excavations of the tomb remain incomplete, thus making it currently impossible to ascertain the total number of individuals interred alongside the Cogle Lord. Or Sogle? Cogle? I'm not sure. However, what is established is that he was buried in a face-down position, a customary burial practice within this society, usually atop the remains of a woman. All right. So back in the day when a guy died, you just killed the woman and then put the woman below him. It's a burial! What? Why? What? Why? The teeth of a sperm whale. Where did they get that from in Panama? I mean, Panama is like next to water, isn't it? Yeah, it's like, look, both sides are like are like, there's water everywhere. So I don't think it's really weird for a sperm whale tooth to be found anywhere in Panama. Makes sense, actually. Yeah. Awesome. The whole floor is pottery. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. That's insane. Like, you have, like, jars that are, like, still, I think, good. It's insane. There's so many. God, man. That was a yawn. My caffeine is like not working anymore right now. So that's cool. Doogie C, thank you so much for the super chat. Stay your ground, fellow agnostic. There is so much out there to learn once people open their minds to new things. Couldn't agree more. Let me see if I can give that a heart. Bam! Gave that a heart. Like slammed that heart right on it. Bam! Okay, that's me. This is who I am. I'm a weirdo. Washed up on shore. Yeah, probably. Like that sperm whale tooth was probably, yeah. They got this thing called a canal in Panama, folks. Did they back then? I don't know. Like, women buried underneath man. Sounds like, nah, Ivan, nah. Maybe they sacrificed pottery to a god or several. Well, usually they would place pottery with like contents inside in like a burial place, like a burial room. So like a piece of pottery with like herbs, or a piece of pottery with like bread. Over time, the herbs or the bread will probably completely disintegrate, but the pot will remain. So it might be that there was massive amounts of like food and stuff in this burial when he was buried. Which makes sense because these ancient societies often believed in like life after death, like this afterlife, and they often believed that you needed things from this life to bring with you to your next life. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna take a sec and be back in like a minute, and then we go into the last discovery. So yeah, thank you. And we're back. Hi, hello. I did not leave. No, the cats were not rioting. Sometimes my bladder just says, I would like it to be emptied. So that's what I did. I just had to go and use the restroom for a second. So yeah, what else do we have? How far does the deposit of pottery shards go down? I have no idea. Like I'm wondering the same thing. Like, what? This is an abundance of pottery. Really cool. What else do we have? Was there a species of mammoth or elephant-like animal exterminated in a mochi hunt in South America in 600 BCE? I read this in several locations. Mammoth, mochi, South America. I was typing. Mammoth, mochi, South America. Let's see if we can find anything. I've not really heard of mammoths in South America. Yeah, like, no. Mastodon, maybe? Oh, that's the Mastodon library. What is this? What is this? Let's see. I'm really not a fan of cobra. Coral. Completely different things. No, I can't find anything about mammoths or mastodons in South America. So I'm not sure where you read that, Jason Kukulo. What else do we have? Oh, thank you. Oh, whew. Neil McBain saying, can we go on with the video, please? Yeah, I'm also human with like human bodily functions and stuff. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Forgive me. But yeah, no, sometimes I'd like to pee whenever I need to pee. It's very normal, I think, to do that. Function like a human. What do I know about the American lion? No, not really. I don't know much about them. Yeah, mammoths went extinct long ago before 600 BCE, but I was still like looking if there was any evidence of mammoths at all in South America, and so far I've not found any. But it doesn't mean that I'm right or whatever. But yeah. What about the gold? Yeah, there's a lot of gold in South America. And you were very quick peeing. I know! I'm a very quick peer. People at festivals, especially women at festivals, and like these long lines to go to the bathroom. All them women love me, because I sit down, I pee, I'm done, less than a minute. Chop chop, next one. They all like me. So yeah, really cool. Kaylee, please read the book of Leviticus. I've read the Bible 20 times in my entire life. I've read 10 different versions, and all of them I read twice to make sure everything that I just read, I read correctly. Still don't believe in your God. So sorry. But maybe you should, Byroness, read a book on evolution. Like, isn't that the perfect response to you? And your chat message just now? Look here. Evolution, the human story, written by the fantastic Professor Alice Roberts. Oh my God. Actual science in a book. That's verifiable. That's factually proven. Like, what? Now, I will not read your Leviticus for the 21st time. Sorry. What else do we have? Any updates on the Clovis site found in Michigan here in the States? I've not seen any new evidence, any updates, but I'll make sure to check it out before starting on the next video, or like continuing writing the script for the next video. So yeah, okay. My cat Boris is like howling downstairs. Like actually howling downstairs. He sounds like a husky. Wow. He really wants my attention, but like, honestly, like, no. Oh my god. All right. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh god. Yeah, sorry. If people tell me that I need to like read the Bible or Bible scriptures or whatever, like from now on, this is gonna be my response. Like, you read the Book of Evolution that's scientifically and factually proven, and then we can have a conversation. Yeah, definitely gonna be like my response from now on. Oh, I'm so chuffed. So proud of myself. Awesome. Okay. Boyfriend's having a good night, playing darts. Awesome. All right, I think we can go to like the last article of the last archaeological discovery that we found. Boris Kotlov? No, Boris Brecha. My cat's called Boris Brecha, after the German DJ. This is the last discovery that I've got for you guys. Archaeologists uncovered giant statue of Ramses II. A joint Egyptian-American archaeological mission has uncovered the upper part of a large statue of Ramses II during excavations in Egypt's Minya Governorate. Really, really cool. I mean, look at that statue. Awesome. So yeah. This second edition by Professor Alice Roberts was published in let's see. This edition published in 2023, first published in Great Britain in 2011. So yeah, this is the second edition. And it got some differences from the first, I think, if I'm correct. So yeah, really cool. And here I was thinking her cat was named after Boris Johnson. No. Have you seen the hair of Boris Johnson? Oh my god. No, man. No. So yeah. Let's see. All right. Continue with the article. Let's go. Ramses II, commonly known as Ramses the Great, was the third pharaoh of the 19th dynasty during the New Kingdom period. His reign, from 1279 until 1213 BCE, is often regarded as the most celebrated in Egypt's history, marked by military campaigns and large construction projects. The statue was found during excavations at the ancient city of Hermopolis, located near the boundary between Lower and Upper Egypt, known as Kemenu during the Old Kingdom period. The city emerged as the provincial capital, second only to Thebes. The ancient Greeks called the city Hermopolis, meaning the city of Herme, or Hermes, or whatever you want to call it, as the Greeks associated the cult of Thoth worshipped at Hermopolis with Hermes. The city was further developed by the Romans into a major religious center from the 3rd century, by which time the city was part of the Roman province of Thebai Prima in the administrative diocese of Egypt. According to Dr. Mustafa Waziri, Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Archaeology, the limestone statue is the missing upper section to part of a statue discovered by German archaeologist G. Ruder during the 1930s. Measuring 3.8 meters in height, 7 meters when combined with the part from the 1930s excavation, the statue depicts Ramses II wearing the double crown and a head covering with a royal cobra. On the upper part of the back column is a series of hieroglyphic inscriptions that describe the glorified titles of the pharaoh. Dr. Yufana Tranka also explained that the mission has also restored granite columns located on the north side of the Basilica of Ashmonine, a 6th century church dedicated to the Virgin Mary, which was constructed on the ruins of the Temple of Ptolemy. So yeah, they found the upper part of a massive statue of Ramses II, Ramses the Great. Awesome. So yeah, those were the discoveries that I've had for you. Like, that cat hair is still super annoying at my nose. Stop. But yeah, I really enjoyed the past month of discoveries. Of course, the most massive discovery of the past month was the wall discovery in the Baltic Sea that I covered on the channel. I always try to cover it, like the biggest or the most important discovery I try to show on the channel and share with you guys in a separate video, which is really awesome, I think. But I also enjoy looking at the smaller discoveries that don't have as much information and share that information with you guys. So, and girls. Gals, guys and gals. Yeah, guys and gals. Evolution is not against religion. No, like, evolution is evolution and religion is religion. You don't need to mix them, but you can be a scientist while still believing in, like, God and stuff. Like, that happens. You don't need to mix them, but just don't push things onto me. My nose is like itchy. It's annoying. So much is still buried in Egypt. Like, yes. Most importantly, if we're looking at, like, buried things in Egypt, whale skeletons, desert, Egypt. Have you heard about the whale skeletons in the desert in Egypt? Oh my god, look! Klee made a video on it long ago, February 1st, 2021. Ancient whale fossils in the desert. Oh my god, look at me! We don't want to watch an ad, so, like, turn that off. But yeah, whale skeletons in the middle of the desert in Egypt at Wadi El Hitan. Really cool. No, we still don't want to watch ads. We don't want to watch ads. So yeah. But yeah, whales, skeletons, Egypt, made a video on it like 3 years ago. Highly recommend watching that video. I did look a lot different in that video, like really a lot different. I don't even look close to what I look like now. Main difference between me right now and me back then, I was about like 10 kilos heavier back then. Like here, you can see my face. Oh my god, that's me. That's me. So yeah, fun. Watch that video. I'll copy and paste it for you guys so you can quickly see it. Bam. And then, Mr. Mike, I can give your super chat a heart. Thank you so much. I'm happy that my kind words gave you a positive vibe after your surgery, and I hope that your recovery is going well. Yeah. which is important to me. Neil McBain, thank you so much for the super sticker and all the support that you guys are giving me. Like, means the world to me. Like, truly. It's really awesome. What else do we have? Klee is not tipsy, not even a little bit. Like, I didn't even finish this one, and I'm not a lightweight, and usually I can drink like 4 rum cokes or like 4 whiskey cokes before I even feel a thing, because I'm Dutch and we have high alcohol tolerance. Yeah, this is just who I am. Just very annoying. It's fine. Use adblock? Maybe. But it feels weird to use adblock when I get paid because people are watching ads on my stuff. Feels like I'm a hypocrite, so I'm just gonna watch ads and stuff. I don't mind. I can live with ads. They're annoying at times, but I can at least live with them. Yeah. Whales must have been really strong back then to be able to swim in sand, huh? Watch that video because it explains that the Sahara Desert actually used to be the bottom of a sea. What? So these whales, they died, they would drown like all the way, fall down to the bottom of the sea, which is the Sahara Desert nowadays, but back then it was the bottom of the sea. And some of their remains got fossilized and were found in the Egyptian desert. Really cool. But yeah, awesome. I think that this is going to be it for today. I still have to finish editing on tomorrow's video, and that's going to take me a couple hours. And I would also like to maybe sleep later tonight. It's almost 10 in the evening. I started at 8. Nearly done a live stream for 2 hours, and I think that's a good run. Yeah, I also think I like sleep. Oh, hey, you guys went and spoke, but my Streamlabs did not show me anything. I was like, people are just done watching or something. But apparently they weren't done watching, so that's cool. Y'all are still here. Whales are really cool. What else do we have? I only watch ads on Klee's videos. Bumpy! True supporter. Yes, love it. It is weird to get an ad in the middle of the live stream. Yeah, YouTube now has that enabled, and I used to never do an ad on my live streams, but I also didn't really make any money off my live streams in the past. So I clicked the box of ads. YouTube puts them in whenever, and I understand that it's not always the best moment, and I'm sorry if I got interrupted by an ad for you. I like to pay my bills at the end of the month. So yeah, sorry. Let's see, what else do we have? My grandmother immigrated to the States from the Netherlands. Pretty sure I inherited her tolerance. Probably. Yeah, because I can really drink a lot without feeling anything. And then when I drink 1 or 2 too much, I will feel everything. Meh. It's just gonna be like it. So, yeah, this was gonna be the live stream, I think. I really enjoyed talking to you guys and sharing some archaeological discoveries from the past month. Like I said, I am going to do these live streams every month, like at least one every month, and just talk about the archaeological discoveries of the past month. I hope you guys will continue to join me on these live streams. I'm having a lot of fun with them. I also think that it looks a lot better with the Streamlabs that I'm currently using. You can see donations, and you can see new subscribers. It's, I think, a lot more clean than how I used to live stream in the past. I also am very happy with the webcam that I bought for this stuff. So yeah. But thank you for just being here. Thank you for having a chat with me, having a laugh with me. I like this. I like doing live streams. And tomorrow I'll be back with a long video. It's gonna be at least 20 minutes. So make sure you've got your snacks. Make sure you've got your drinks so that you don't have to pause it, because I mean, that's just gonna be a shame during the premiere. I will be in the chat tomorrow. Like currently I'm like talking back to the chat, but tomorrow I'll be typing in the chat while the video premieres. Like always, it's gonna premiere at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Amsterdam time, as I like to call it, but 8 p.m. GMT plus 1 for my fellow Europeans, because they will know what GMT plus 1 means. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and I wish everyone a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, whatever part of the day it is. Have a fantastic Thursday evening or Friday morning, and I'll see you tomorrow in the video. So, yeah. Bye, guys.